right, hey, still out here with Cam from Wilson Combat. Just finished kind of going through another piece of their line. Project 1, you guys came out in November, but this is kind of a new colorway, at least, that you guys are kind of coming out with. Amazing platform. I really like how it shoots, super smooth, a little bit longer, some new technology. I know your team spent a lot of time engineering it. Amazing gun. I'll let you kind of run us through it and tell us kind of what the changes were and upgrades.
Yeah, guys, so what's special about this right now, this is our next color rendition. We started off with the black and copper, and now what you're gonna see is green and black, okay? So you got your black barrel all the way around. You got your black on green, small parts. P1, just starting from the whole platform, Division 77's first project. Basically, you've got your total ergonomic platform that we wanted to do a throwback based on the very first comp gun that we made back in the early 80s. This is the 21st century version of that. We've got the built-in comp system, ported slides. We've got the RPG guide rod, which is a full size. Most people don't really pay attention to the small details when it comes to guide rod length. Full-size guide rod gives people fit. This is why we designed this kind of RPG look, so that you can actually remove it without having to disconnect and use a pin system and all that stuff. So little details like that. All the way back to the slide, this is our first true direct mount slide. Okay, we use a pin system, and you and I've talked about how this uses probably 90% of the optics on the market right now today.
So kind of just on the pin system and the mounting system, I think that's a huge upgrade, and don't want people to miss that, because I mean, I've gone through it. You're changing so many different plates on the back of slides, depending on bolt patterns and all that, and to be able to create almost a universal best case scenario for any user, depending on whatever the optic is, to be able to hit and fit about 90-95% optics. Amazing feat. So yeah, super impressed on that.
We worked really long to perfect this whole platform. What you've got here is, it's based on the X9 platform, the EDC X9 platform. Okay, changed up some features. The mag well is going to be different. The reason we are kind of changing it up from the EDC X9 is basically it's a really fast race gun. Okay, the reloads are really quick on this. Kind of working your way back up, very similar to the EDC X9. There's no grip safety. You've got the high grip, also like we like. You've got the ambi safeties, slide serrations like we've got. I think it's very, very tailored toward the shooter. The cosmetics are very aggressive for racking the slide, either way you like it. Basically,
you have a few different slide cuts kind of compared to the X9.
Yeah, completely different. Back is tapered a little bit wider in the rear, really ergonomically, so you can grab onto it. It's really nice.
I like the barrel ports too. Definitely keeps the muzzle flip reduced, kind of minimize it and shoot super flat.
Yeah, it's really tricky getting these cuts exactly where they need to be to mimic a comp. The reduction on this is 42%, where the comp that we shot earlier was 30%.
Yeah, nice engineering lineup. I love the aesthetics. Great combination of the what I'll call OD green and black, but green and black. Beautiful gun, flat trigger, shoot super smooth.
Great.
Awesome.
Thanks.